Hey, yo, what is up, everybody? Chuck here, and welcome to another Modern Warfare Remastered live commentary. Now, we have Winter Crash. We've got all of the OG COD maps, although I never get to play them. There's no separate playlist for me to go play these new maps that they just put in. Well, the new old maps. I just keep getting Shipment and Downpour and Crossfire, and it's a little frustrating. Anyway, so we're going to talk about something that a lot of people have an issue with in this game. And that is supply drops. Now, there was a lot of talk before the game came out, and even after it came out. People were worried that putting supply drops in this game... Sorry, I'm using the ACOG. I'm awful with it, but I have to use it to get gold camo, so just bear with me. You're not that bad with it, but... Anyway, I only need like 10 more kills with it. So there's a lot of talk that, you know, it was going to ruin... That was going to ruin the game. You know... Why ruin a classic COD with supply drops, blah, 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 blah. We don't want this shit. Fuck the world. I hate everything. That's basically what the reaction was. And I can see where people are coming from when they say that. So, I think... Now, I may be wrong about this, so don't go crazy on me here. But I think supply drops started in Advanced Warfare. I don't remember them being in Ghosts. I don't think they were in Ghosts. Fuck my ass. How did I get I don't remember getting 5 kills. I don't think they were in Ghosts, but they started in Advanced Warfare. We had them in Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare. So that's 3 CODs we've had them in. There's a chance it was in Ghosts, and I just don't remember because I'm stupid. However, I think that was different. Now let me tell you, let me give you a reason. So those were all new games, right? To add, they were basically giving you... they were giving us the business by putting supply drops in those games. You know, it was a new game, which meant, you know, we were satisfied with just a new game, although the game sucked. We were satisfied with just a new game, and that would have been fine. We didn't need supply drops. People got upset because it was, you know, supposedly pay to win after supposedly the developers said, hey, we're not going to add anything that isn't cosmetic. Don't you worry, child. We've got a plan for you. And that didn't end up being the case. So that's what made people really upset. Now, the reason I think it's different in this game is that... Oh, I got a kill. Good work, Chuck. Go on, Chuck. Is that this is an old game. This is remade. The people who, like myself, the people who played this game religiously for 2 or 3 years at a time, you know, we kind of welcome supply drops, and maybe I don't speak for everybody, but I'm totally fine with it. I'm one of the few people who's like, you know what, give me supply drops, give me a new melee weapon. You know, that doesn't bother me. Why did I knife that? I'm trying to snipe. What the fuck was that? Melee weapons don't bother me. I don't care if they're not cosmetic. I don't care if they add weapon kits. I don't care if they add variants. That doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. This is a game that's been out for like, well, the original has been out for like 9 fucking years, okay? Had we been stuck with no DLC, nothing new at all, no new maps, which hope, you know, I'm clinging to the idea that they are going to bring back Modern Warfare 2 maps on Modern Warfare Remastered. I am just, could you imagine how dope that would be? Even Modern Warfare 3 maps would be okay. I'll take that. I'm going 20. I'm having a pretty good game here. He wasn't even looking at me. How did he? Fuck him. So I'm okay with supply drops. I'm okay with these weird camos that people make fun of. I think this camo is ridiculous looking, but I'm gonna put it on because it's kind of cool. I'm grinding out for the Christmas sweater camo because it's kind of cool. What I don't... Oh, I just wasted my helicopter. What I'm not a fan of, though, let me discuss this. So, the day that all of this stuff dropped was, I believe it was Tuesday. All the new stuff came out, supply drops. And there was no, like, confirmed supply drop. I mean, there kind of was, but nobody was willing to admit that it was confirmed. YouTubers were trying to... I mean, if you're a COD YouTuber, you're trying to protect yourself by basically saying, hey... This is great for the game. Don't worry about it. And they knew that the general reaction to supply drops was going to be negative, so they didn't talk about it. They probably weren't allowed to talk about it. That was probably an issue as well. Nice start to the game, Chuck. Holy flip. But then, once it came out and everybody realized, okay, supply drops are in this game. You've got all these YouTubers. I'm not going to name names. This is my favorite part of these videos, is where I just kind of get to anonymously call out YouTubers who do annoying shit. And they're making videos. They're making, like, Twitter videos, and they're making their YouTube videos, and they're like, guys, it's only cosmetic. Don't worry about it. This is great for the game. This is great for... It's almost like they're reading off of a script. And I'm totally fine with all of this, as I already said. But I don't think, and I haven't used them yet, so maybe I'm completely wrong, but it does not look like these melee weapons and stuff that they have are purely cosmetic. Now, there's a chance they are. But if they're not, and you're a YouTuber and you're telling everybody it's only cosmetic, that word, cosmetic, gets COD fans off. They hear only cosmetic supply drops, and they pre-com. Okay, it is the equivalent to watching 14 seconds of lesbian porn for most kids. So, when you use that word, you basically trick them into thinking that that's the case, and just looking at these melee weapons, they don't look cosmetic, and that's fine. Honestly, thinking back to Black Ops 3, my favorite part about that game was the fact that there was a fucking wrench that I could make a Jingle Bell video to. Okay, I love that. I love the melee weapons. They overdid it. I think that was the problem with that game. And apparently they're going to have a bunch of new updates in Black Ops 3 this year, which is kind of cool. But again, I don't think it had the classic feel that most CODs do. Like, it wasn't as classic as Black Ops 2, obviously. It's a fan favorite. So I probably won't be going back to play that game. But you know, some of that stuff is what makes the game really fun. I could see how it could ruin the game. So I'm okay with melee weapons, obviously. I do a lot of melee stuff, so maybe I'm biased. Fuck your martyrdom. But my biggest problem is when they start adding multiple forms of currency, okay? COD points are one thing. I understand. You're trying to make money, that's fine. Ideally, all of these weapons would be unlockable by just playing the fucking game, which is what YouTubers told me on their Twitters. They said, hey, all you have to do is play. You can unlock these melee weapons by just playing. And I'm pretty sure that's complete BS, as far as I know. Because you have to open supply drops to get salvage to unlock other weapons. Whatever. Anyway, so they lied. But that's usual. That's typical stuff. I want to go on a streak before the end of the game. Fuck my ass. That's what happens when I stop talking. But, so they add the COD points. I don't like that. There's nothing worth paying for in this game. And I'm sure they're going to try and add stuff that will be worth paying for eventually. But then they add, like, depot parts and salvage and COD points. And then, therefore, you instantly have 3 different forms of currency in a video game. Okay? This game, the reason it was so fucking perfect, looking back at it and comparing it to other Call of Duties, the reason people loved it is because it was so goddamn simple. There are 3 kill streaks, okay? I wouldn't be shocked. Don't quote me on this, but I would not be shocked if eventually we see the addition of, like, a more powerful chopper or care package or a nuke or just something extra, because if I've learned anything from Activision, it's that they love fucking making everything. They like making extra shit. They like adding shit to shit. I'm not calling this game shit, but it could turn out that way if they start adding more stuff. So melee weapons I'm fine with. All the forms of currency that I don't understand, I feel like I'm getting old. I don't understand that shit. I still don't know what salvage parts do in Infinite Warfare. I don't really know what they did in Black Ops 3, if that's what they were even called, which they probably weren't. They make the games too confusing. And the reason people want games like Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and COD 4 Remastered is because it was a comfortable feeling. It brings us back to, like, when we first started playing, and they add this. They take what makes Call of Duty feel new and they add it to the old games, and then it doesn't feel like the old game anymore. What I'm saying is, basically, have they added these melee weapons that were unlockable via just playing the game, like completing a challenge, whatever. And maybe like just one of them. We don't need... I don't want to turn this into a rant because I'm sick of hearing people bullshit about it, but I'm trying to give you guys like my optimal outcome. Like what would have been perfect for me, and probably for a lot of people, is maybe add one melee weapon a month or something. You know, like one that just... Okay, rant. Here we go. We're doing a mini rant inside the rant. A fucking beer bottle? Okay. If I'm running around sniping with a 50 caliber sniper rifle, by the way, I think we have gold on this thing, so I don't have to use the fucking ACOG anymore. We do, sweet. Nope, what the fuck is this? Gotta take that off. Like, I don't understand what this shit is. That's ugly. Like, that's not cool to me. Maybe that's cool. Oh, it goes over the camo. I guess that makes it a little bit better. But, like, can you tell me how this looks better than this? No, you can't, because it doesn't make any goddamn sense. And here are all the melee spots, just in case you don't have the game or you haven't, whatever. In order to get salvage, which is, you need 3,600 of it, I believe. I have 75. You have to open rare supply drops. I'm not gonna... If you're not paying for it, I feel like it's a pain in the ass to get it. So, paywall. Fuck it. Sorry, I'm ranting a lot. But you look at these weapons, right? It would have been cool to add... How about a combat knife? How about you add a combat knife to the game that doesn't have one? Okay? I can understand that. A broken bottle, which I'm guessing is a one-hit kill, whereas a 50 caliber sniper rifle is not. We won't get into that. I don't understand that. That looks straight out of the Black Ops 3 book. Okay? That looks identical to whatever that sword was in that game. At that point, I had stopped going for the black market items on Black Ops 3, but I'm sure some of you guys know what I'm talking about. It's just a little, you know, I feel like they could have done it better. They did okay. But it would have been better, I think, with just like, okay, you get to earn keys. Call them keys. Don't call them salvage depot part COD points. One fucking currency, that's it, and you get it by playing. Obviously, that takes money out of their pocket, blah, 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 blah. Let people, how about this? Let people directly buy whatever item they want, as opposed to gambling. Again, takes money out of their pocket because people get to directly pick what they want rather than wasting, oh, I don't know, $400 on COD points so they can get a fucking beer bottle. Which I'm not saying I'm going to do, but if the night comes and I'm bored, you never know. Where the fuck are you? But I'm no genius, so I feel like they need somebody that works at Activision they need somebody who was within the community to take the community job at Activision, because I look at these dudes and I'm like, all right, I'm sorry, I don't mean this as an offensive way or in an offensive way, but you're a... Oh God, I don't want to burn any bridges here. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You are a middle-aged man, okay? You're a middle-aged man, and you think you know what this community wants, okay? You have to appeal to 14-year-olds, 17-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 23-year-olds, and you're in your 40s. That's not going to work. You don't know what we want. You don't know what we're talking about. You can't tell what's popular on social media. Now, that's not a direct statement about any particular community manager, but they don't know what... I think that's the problem, is they've got like maybe a couple people in charge of like gauging social media reactions, and it's not the right people. They're either looking in the wrong place for what people want for future games or current games and updates or whatever, or they're just not paying attention at all. And like that All or Nothing update, I'll talk about it every single video just to remind you guys that they promised it. When the game came out, they were like, All or Nothing's coming to Infinite Warfare. Hashtag IW Intel. Bullshit. Where's that game mode at? Seriously, like it's infuriating to me. I really loved it. I love this game. Okay, I tried going back to play Infinite Warfare. So hold up. I'm gonna give this game. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10 because there's nothing I see wrong with it. My biggest complaint, actually, and I'm getting nitpicky here about this game, is that the sounds of the sniper rifles aren't as loud as they should be, in my opinion. Especially when you're playing on a map like Bog and it just sounds quiet and faded, and it almost sounds like you're getting hit by like a silenced M16 or something as opposed to a sniper rifle. So that's my biggest complaint, and that's not a big issue with it. That's just me being a bitch. So this game's great. There's really nothing I would change about it. They did a really good job remaking the maps. Everything looks perfect. They added color where it should be. They didn't make it too cartoony like the Black Ops games are, or Advanced Warfare was. So I have no complaints about it. But I won't go and play Infinite Warfare unless I'm given a reason to think that I can have more fun in that game than this one. That just won't happen without. They would need like a crazy expanded playlist of party games for me to want to go back and play that. I've had people who are like, Chuck, you need to try this troll tactic on Infinite Warfare. You can basically kill all of your teammates by laying under their care package. You can kill them over and over and over and over and over just by laying under their care package hardcore. So I was like, you know what? I'm due for a trolling video. I'm going to make one. I got a lot of people who probably want to watch one from the new Call of Duty. So I'm going to go do it. So I turn on the game. I put it in the fucking whatever, my jet engine of a PS4. Seriously, it sounds like a jet engine. Right now it's quiet. I feel like it's had a stroke or something because it's normally loud, so it's probably going to break. Put it in, and I have like 4 updates in a row. And they just like crash the console, crash the game, restart, update failed, okay, sweet, try it for like an hour. The game's fucking updating for an hour. Mind you, this is before the major update, the major Christmas update, for both games. So, I'm getting all these failed updates. I'm losing hope really quickly. I really don't have much patience with new games like that. If I don't like a game, I'm not going to sit there and wait to play it knowing I probably won't enjoy it. I just wanted to troll some fucking middle-aged man. That's all I wanted to do. So I sit there, and I wait, and I finally get into a game. I finally get into a game of hardcore. And realize nobody talks. Nobody talks anymore. You know, the reason trolling videos were great, like, think about it. This is how I like to tell people, like, yo, Chuck, you don't make trolling videos anymore. What fucking happened to you? You fucking idiot. You don't know anything about life. You're stupid. Whatever the fuck you want to say about me. Hold on. I kill everybody. Nobody talks. Like, I try and picture the Luke Wenzel series with no Luke Wenzel talking. That's a boring-ass video. That's what it would be like for me to go back and troll. Picture, like, when you think of the trolltages, you think of, you know, get that son of a bitch out of my sight, stop destroying my vest, blah, 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 blah. I'm getting called every name in the book. If I'm trolling and I'm not getting a reaction out of it, now, I don't consider myself a troll, okay? Like, when I play video, like, right now, I play for fun. I play to try my ass off and, you know, impress myself with clips, maybe impress somebody out there. But I don't play to be an asshole to people. Not normally. The only time I'll ever do that is if I can hear their reaction, because I know that's what people enjoy listening. Without that, trolling is not. There's not much. Fuck you, bitch ass. Fuck ass. How did that dude have blue camo? What was that blue camo he had? That was not Blue Tiger. I need to go kill him. Check that shit out. Alright, what's this? That's pretty dope. What is that? Sorry. I was gonna do one of those phase blue things where you switch your weapon a bunch of times. Actually, I think Zergriz did it first. But anyway, you know what's crazy? So we're gonna get off that the tangent of how frustrating it is. Infinite Warfare is. I like this game. I won't let anybody talk shit about it without me first getting my rebuttal in. So if there's something that you find wrong with this game, number one, you're probably... Okay, I hate Juggernaut just as much as the next guy. But that's what made this game... That's what made this game special. Like, there were flaws. Flaws make something special. Okay? Modern Warfare 2. One-man army, danger close, noob tubes. Yeah, that was a pain in the ass. But that's what made it. That's what made it the game it is. Like, oh fuck these bitches. Oh, I was about to get a collat. They knew it. Fuck them. So I like stuff like that, like the M16 and Juggernaut. Obviously, that's an issue. But if there's something like inherently wrong with this game, like there's nothing to complain about. I won't let anybody trash talk this game because you trash talk this game and you're basically telling, as if Activision or Infinity Ward was listening, you're basically telling them, hey, we don't want any more of these old games. We want fucking new, fucking flying around in jetpack shit. Give us that. That's what we want. Come around the... Eat a dick. Martyr them, bitch ass. So don't say that. Don't complain about this game. Fuck. Complain about Infinite Warfare. Seriously, if you have a problem with supply drops, and that's totally fine. If you have a problem with buying COD points, then don't buy COD points. What is the problem with somebody running around with the fucking skulls on their camo? You don't have skulls on your camo. That doesn't mean it's a bad game just because you didn't want to buy it. Let people fucking waste $400 and buy skull camo. That's fine. But if you complain about the game, you're getting off the impression that you want something different. Okay? Just let this game be. Just let it be. Just let it be. Now, actually, here's my one complaint about the game, but I won't vocally do it. Like, I won't go on Twitter and be like, just bashing the game. I won't do that. I advise you guys to not do it as well. Yeah, I'm basically turning into whoever this dude is. Can't remember his name. Well, we are now a communist society here in this channel. You guys don't complain about this, okay? Good. The brightness in some maps is a little bit too much for me. I have to change my contrast and brightness like between maps, which is a little annoying, but other than that, everything's fine. Okay, anyway. I don't even know what I was about to talk about. Oh, my All-Pro was fucking waiting for me there. Shit. You know what I would have been super hyped about? The inclusion of Dark Matter into this game. I know they've got Regal, but Regal isn't something... Now, this isn't a knock on the game. Don't take it as one. I'm just saying it isn't cool enough for me to want to go out and grind every fucking gun. Dark Matter was cool enough, and that's why I stopped playing Infinite Warfare. I mean, that's why I play the new COD games. Like, oh, they got a cool new camo? I'm going to get it. I want to be one of the first people to get it. And I streamed it out for a couple weeks, and I fucking gave up, because that game is... It just isn't for me. I don't think it's an inherently bad game. It's just not... As somebody who grew up with this game and Modern Warfare 2... That's not my style of COD. So, anyway. Yeah, I just... You know, what I would have loved them to add something cooler than Regal in, like, an update, like... But Regal's hard to get, so maybe I wouldn't have even gone for it anyway. But if they added something similar to Dark Matter... Like a Crystal. No, not Crystal. They already have Diamond. Fuck. What? We need to come up with something. What would be the coolest camo you could think of in COD 4? Gold is cool. Gold looks really good in this game, which is fantastic. This guy's bad, but he killed me. I'm trying to think of a camo that's never been done. What about Pearl? That could be dope. A Pearl camo. Sounds really feminine. But if you think about it, like, some of the coolest cars you see on the street have, like, a pearly white finish. Like, Sarah's got a Benz SUV with, like, a pearly white. It's not even like it's not pure white. It almost has like a yellow hint to it, but it's like shine. It's just gorgeous. I think that would look dope on a gun. Like, I don't like the sticker bomb camo. Spectrum camo was cool from Black Ops 2, but that wouldn't fit this game. You know what I mean? Like, I think the Christmas camos, that was as far as they should go. Okay, this camo right here. Oh, what the fuck is this? We're gonna put that on. I haven't tried that yet. This camo right here. This is the limit. This is the upper limit. Do not go past this. Okay, this is as bright as you should go. For real. Don't go any brighter than that. I think like a white pearlescent camo would be fucking dirty. That would be dirty. It'd be clean, but it'd be dirty. I'd like to see something like that. But only earned through... I don't really want to play... What the fuck was that? I was just in a full game. Okay. But don't make me unlock supply drops, okay? I understand there should be a grind for it, right? If you're not going to pay, you need to grind. But if I have to grind... I'm just doing the math here. Let's say I'm getting 3 of those, whatever that currency is. I'm getting 3 fucking... We'll call them keys, because I don't know what they're called. Depot parts. Home Depot parts. So I'm getting 3 a game, which I think is generous. It's probably less than that. If I get 3 a game, then every 10 games I get a rare supply drop, right? Okay, 10. Let's say an average of 10 minutes a game, including intermissions and stuff like that. So 10 times 10 is 100 minutes. Hour and 40 minutes per rare supply drop. Now, per rare supply drop, you get... There's a pretty good chance you get shit, and you get more shit. Okay? So 3 shits for an hour and 40 minutes of gameplay. I'll pass. What there should be is like this pearlescent camo should be difficult to obtain, but it shouldn't be impossible. Regal is a good upper benchmark for camos and stuff like that. But what about like a whole set of different challenges for each gun? Like you don't need to get Regal to get White Pearl. God, that would be dope. I'm all about that idea right now. I'm all about it. You don't need to get Regal to get White Pearl. You just have to complete a different set of challenges. You know, you gotta get a certain amount of kills, a certain amount of sprinting kills, and maybe just random different challenges that make it difficult to obtain but not impossible. That's all I ask for. Is that too much? It might be. Given the current state of Call of Duty, it might be too much. Oh well. I can hope. A guy can hope. So anyway, bitch ass. Where I didn't see that. I don't know where that dude was. Oh, you are. Yeah, I bet you sleep with your mom. Fucking piece of shit. You know what I want to say though, before anything else. I want to say thank you to you guys who watch these. Okay, if you watch both these and my Pokemon Go videos, you're a legend to me. Like, Pokemon Go, this may sound strange, in like telling this to my parents and telling this to like my friends and stuff and people, you know, my acquaintances, whatever. But when I tell people that like Pokemon Go kind of changed my life, that sounds really lame, right? And not in the sense, I don't think Pokemon Go is lame at all. I think the idea of it is absolutely brilliant. In the winter, I can understand where people get sick of it, whatever, don't want to run outside, get frostbite, and lose a hand. A hand! Sound like Freeland. Wonder if he still sounds like that. Anyway. But, like, the game itself was such a cool idea. And they're constantly improving it and whatever. It's... To call it lame means that you jumped on the bandwagon and hopped off and you got bored and you don't like it anymore. That's fine. Whatever. It's not lame, okay? Just the people, when you think about like, how am I going to word this without sounding like an idiot? When you think of yourself as like, cut your age in half, right? Whatever age you are, think of what you enjoyed most and what you got pleasure from when you're half your age. So if you're 15, when you were 8 years old or 7.5, whatever, you got enjoyment from so many simpler things, okay? I'm 24. Although it's kind of trending in the opposite direction. I now get enjoyment from, like, laying in bed watching Family Guy. But, like, you look at kids, they enjoy everything. And that's, I don't think that's lame. Like, I used to enjoy swinging on a swing set. That's not fucking lame. That's dope. I wish I could go do that again. You know what's lame? Having to spend fucking $8,000 on a fucking drone to fly that shit, crash it and break it after one use, and that's what you get fine. I mean, that's fine if that's what you enjoy, but the fact that that's, you know, that's not lame, but playing a free game on your phone that encourages you to go outside, see new things, exercise, meet people, whatever, that's not lame. So don't call it lame. Fuck you if you call it lame. But the people who watch, sorry, that's enough of that. The people who watch you know, my COD videos, my Pokemon Go videos. Obviously, I make more Pokemon Go videos. And I see plenty of comments who are like, Chuck, you know what? Totally. You know, this has done so much for my channel. When I say it's changed my life, it's like, you know, as I think a lot of YouTubers go through this, maybe not. You know, maybe not your favorite YouTuber. Maybe he hasn't gone through it, or she, or whatever, however many genders there are. But there are a lot of YouTubers who, like, they go through a rough patch, and they're probably like, okay, I either need to, you know, go get my master's or get a real job. Not real. Get a traditional job. Let's call it that. And this whole Pokemon Go thing has changed, like, my outlook on the future. Like, I was thinking, man, and it was like my channel was not doing well. End of June, July, when Pokemon Go came out, my channel wasn't doing well. I didn't know what to upload. I was streaming more often. My YouTube just wasn't doing anything. It was stagnant. It had been stagnant for years. Sticking to Call of Duty certainly wasn't a helping factor in that. But sorry, I need to play a different game. I love that map, but not right now. So it completely reversed the direction of my channel. Like it was going in a straight line and down a little bit, straight and down. We were going straight and down for a little bit. And then all of a sudden, this game comes out, and I love it. I used to fucking love Pokemon. Ask my parents if you ever encounter them, which you probably won't. If you ever encounter them, oh, we get to play Winter Crash. Let's fucking go. If you ever encounter them, just ask them. This is hypothetical. All I used to do, we would go on car trips. I'd pull out my green Game Boy Color and play Pokemon Red, Yellow, Blue, Gold, Silver until the batteries died. When the batteries died, Mom, we need to stop and get fucking batteries without the F word. That's all I did. I was so obsessed with it. This is like a redemption for me. It's fucking redemption. So it's still exciting to me. You know, the fact that there's still 600 or 700 Pokemon to release into Pokemon Go, that's exciting for me. When I think of Call of Duty, there's a couple things that'll get me excited like that. Like All or Nothing, yo. If that would have came out right away, you could probably expect 2-3 All or Nothing videos a week. But the fact that it's not out right now, it's like, okay, so had it come out right away, my interest level in the game would have been a 10. You know, even if I hated playing every other game mode in Infinite Warfare, I would have still had All or Nothing. But now, game came out, I was at a 7 when it first came out. I was like, all right, you know what, I'm gonna give it a shot. It's not that bad, not terrible. But there's no reason for me to want to play it over Modern Warfare. And then every successive week, without All or Nothing, I lose another interest point. Okay, I'm still at 9.5 on this game, or 10, or whatever I said I was. It even went up, actually. I'm a simple dude, though, for real. Like this stuff, this right here, that makes me want to play this game more. That fucking snowman. I'm not kidding. When I'm getting an airstrike, I'm gonna show you guys. In case you don't have the game or haven't seen it yet or haven't heard it yet, Santa drops the airstrikes, which I think is funny. That's awesome. And it's not like too cheesy. I do think blowing up into a present is kind of cheesy. It almost makes it seem like you got blown up by a grenade every single time you die. Just watch. It'll look like I got like direct impact noob tubed every time I die. Just wait. See? Told you. Anyway, I'm getting my ass kicked. Can I buy that off the wall? There it is. And you can hear his bells ringing. Not that I could fucking see it because I'm dead, but and you can hear him ringing his bells. I like that stuff. It wouldn't have been too hard for them to add All or Nothing. And you know what? They bring back All or Nothing, and I don't want to be cocky, but there's quite a bit of people who follow me just for All or Nothing and know about All or Nothing just because of me and like All or Nothing just because I liked it and made videos on it. There's a large number of people who would go and play Infinite Warfare just for that game mode and single-handedly change the reception of that game. I'm serious. And maybe that's cocky and maybe I'm wrong about that. But oh, Santa's ho 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 and see, that puts a smile on my face. Infinite Warfare can't do that. God damn it. Martyrdom. Nope. it's they could have done. All they needed to do was hit one button, make it public. That's it. It wouldn't have been too difficult, and then nothing. Apparently, it was too difficult. And I almost feel bad. Like, and I see this with a lot of YouTubers as well, though. Everybody who made their start on YouTube with Call of Duty, like myself, I am 100% grateful of everything Call of Duty did for me. Like, Call of Duty changed my life in a way that Pokemon Go didn't. Maybe Pokemon Go will eventually get to that point, but you know, it brought me from poor college kid. I mean, people sometimes think I bought my own BMW at I think it was 19, and it was a nice one too. It wasn't like a shitty. No offense, it wasn't like a shitty 3 Series. Bought my own BMW, and people think they were like, Chuck, how much did you? I can't believe your parents bought you BMW, blah blah blah, when you were fucking in college. No, I bought that. I was broke. Like I worked. I did. Here's a story I never even told my parents. I don't think. I was broke, but I had a job. Like I did like pizza delivery, and I like restocked our dorms. Kind of like concession stop restaurant thing where you could order pizza to your dorm room, whatever. I worked for that, and then you got to miss work 3 times in a year. Okay, most places won't let you do that. Like, that's really fucking lenient. Check this out, by the way. That's cool. See if I can get a bank shut off of there. Throwing knife would be dope in this game. Oh, look at that leg. That's not dope. Throwing knife would be dope. That would be cool. Put that in a supply drop, and you got my money. Take all of my fucking money. If you put a throwing knife in this, oh my god, you imagine. Fuck you, bitch. But they've never done that with the flip, so I don't think it'll happen. Anyway, God, I talk fast. Anyway, so I had this delivery job. Oh, we'll call it a delivery job. Stupid spot. And I had already missed my 2. I missed my 2, and on the 3rd one, you basically get fired. So I went to Wisconsin, graduated, thank God. I don't know. As of right now, it's not a necessity that I graduated. Like I'd be able to function right now without a degree, but I'm just glad I have that as like a backbone, or fallback, whatever you want to call it. So I missed my first 2 days of work. Not first 2, but 2 throughout the semester. And then Mifflin came. Mifflin is a block party every year in Madison, end of the year, end of the semester. And I was scheduled to work the day of. As a freshman in college, I was not about to miss the biggest party of the year, so I simply got drunk with my friends instead. Didn't even call in. I was just like, you know what? End of the year. Fuck it. YOLO. I don't need this job. And I got it. Well, I didn't get fired. Technically, they called me, and they said, you know, you're supposed to work today, and this is your third miss, right? And I was like, yeah, I quit. I'm sorry. And she's like, no, this is your 3rd miss. We have to fire you. I'm like, nope, I quit. I'm sorry, I missed today. Goodbye. And I was drunk, so it definitely helped me say those things. But so technically, I quit. Which is much easier to say when you have a job interview than you got fired from. Anyway, so that happened. So I was broke. Like I had a job for a little bit, but after that I was done. Like, and then I started YouTube this summer after that, and things like I wasn't doing like crazy well on YouTube because when I started it, I did fuck you. Why did it make me throw how did I kill myself? It doesn't make sense. It should have been an enemy kill. If I picked up his grenade, whatever. What was I even fucking talking about? I hate that part about live comms. I never know what I'm talking about. Started YouTube. I started my throwing knife tutorials in Modern Warfare 2. I did it with a guy named Nilla, who was very generous, very very good guy. He was awesome to do the channel with. But I think he went off to school. It was like right after I got partnered or whatever with Machinima. Are you kidding? No, that's bullshit. Fuck you in the ass. Right after we got partnered, he was like, I can't do this. I don't have time. I'm in school now. I can't do it. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, I'll do it. Fine. I'll buy myself a... I didn't even have a capture card at the time. Look at that. That's bullshit. Fix that shit. I didn't even have a capture card. I bought myself a... I don't even know what they're called anymore. Just a standard HD capture card. And then started troll. Like, the first ever troll I can remember was when I accidentally trapped my friends in a recon drone. It was a complete accident. No, it was a care package. It was a care package. I knew I could kill my teammate with a care package, so I put it in a spawn. It came down. It landed. It didn't kill anybody, and then I had my friend spawn in, and he was stuck standing there like Jesus. And I was like, this is fucking great. Could I imagine the reactions if you do this to random people? Oh my god. And so many people played with mics, and the rest is history. Did a lot of trolling. I miss that. I really do. But nobody, like, even if I went back to play this game, where is this guy? Anyway. Fucking piece of shit. Like, even if you went back to play Modern Warfare 3 now, like, that game is so... The people who go back and play old Call of Duties aren't the same people who played it when it first came out. So people say, Chuck, go play All or Nothing. Go play Hardcore Mode and Troll in Modern Warfare 3. It's not the same. The people who now play All or Nothing, they shoot their guns. They live in fucking France or wherever has the worst internet, because it's bad. Always have a shitty connection. And the people who play, like, hardcore modes are game battle stars who completely abandon their children to take up a career in Modern Warfare 3 Search and Destroy. Seriously. Like, they're middle-aged men who are way better than I am at that game. And it's not the same. Like, they know to not react. Like, I think people have just caught on to the whole trolling thing. They know, hey, this dude's fucking with me. If I don't make a reaction, he's not gonna fuck with me anymore. He'll leave the game. So I can't go back to those games and do it. I just can't. It just isn't. It's not feasible. And I hate telling people that because I feel like then they'll give up on me, as if I really care. As if one individual person means enough to me. And I don't want to say it like that. Like, obviously everybody means, like, the collective everybody means the world to me. So back to the point. It literally, like, my channel, it was struggling for a while. I lost subs. I was stuck at 570k. This dude's got aimbot. Fuck his ass. Fuck him. Nobody's even positive in this game except for my team. How am I playing like such shit? Talking too much. That's what it is. Where is this hoe? Ho, ho, ho. That's it. Fucking go in, Chuck. Guarantee I get sniped easily in here. That's what happens. Every fucking time. Anyway, yeah, so Pokemon Go really, like, it kind of changed my life. I was at a point where I was looking at jobs. I was applying. I was actually in the final interview stage for Amazon for a job, and didn't get it. So I was like, after that, I was like, okay, I'm back on the stream, YouTube grind for a while. Let's try this out, see how things go for a couple months, and then I'll start looking again. And Pokemon Go came around, and to be completely honest with you, I knew it was coming out, but I didn't think it was gonna be the main content juggernaut on my channel. Oh my god, if I had bullets there, Jesus fuck. He would have been, god, they would have been annihilated. Airstrike, get him. Here's my airstrike. Get him, Santa. Get him, Santa. Oh god, I hope I get to see Santa dropping a bomb on him. So yeah, if you... Oh, Santa, you're beautiful. I love you. Oh, look at all the Christmas presents. That's so cute. I like that. It's kind of cheesy, but it's a good amount of cheesy. So what I was saying, and this wasn't supposed to be the point of the video. I didn't really have a point. I just kind of recorded. But, like, the people who say, Chuck, I can't fucking believe you play Pokemon Go, you loser. It's literally made YouTube possible for me again. So all the people who are like, just go back and do trolling videos. Trolling videos don't do well anymore. There's like 3 people who do trolling videos on YouTube still, and they're not doing great. So you can look at them. You can go watch their. I bet they won't be as funny as I am, though. I bet they troll Minecraft kids. I don't do that because that's bullying. I will, however, troll them if they're playing a mature game, or there's middle-aged men in a mature game. But that's a whole different age group. But I will eventually. I'll eventually bring back. I will make a trolltage on this game. I 100% promise you. But I don't. People sometimes hold out hope. They're like, "Yo, when's the next top 5 throwing knives?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, do I need to tell them, or should it just be obvious because I haven't uploaded one since the game came out?" So don't hold out hope that I'm gonna go back and just start trolling every day. That won't happen. If you're here because you like the Pokemon Go videos and you like the commentaries, I could crank these out like 3 or 4 times a week if more people enjoyed them. And I'll still do them once or twice a week, but it's so weird. I'm at the point now where I don't know what the future of my YouTube channel is. Like in a month from now, there may be nobody who ever watches Pokemon Go ever again. I know that won't happen because there's quite a bit that they can do to the game to make it interesting for people. But with YouTube, you never know. There are people constantly bitching that there's some crazy glitches and stuff ruining their lives. You know what most people do? When there's something wrong with their work and they don't like it and they're not happy and they feel like they're being cheated on by their work, they fucking quit and get a new job. So YouTubers, if you feel like you are not being treated fairly at work and you feel like your voice isn't being heard, that's when you quit and you go fucking take your non-college degree YouTube experience to owning a fucking... I'm not even going to go there. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button. You know, the more support we have in these videos, the more often I'll make them. I think that kind of speaks for itself. I don't need to explain that to you. But I truly do appreciate you guys watching. Sorry for talking so much. It was kind of like a sentimental video, but whatever. Maybe you guys like that stuff. If you guys have any like future ideas for like the next live com, hit me up. You can tweet them at me. If you don't follow me on Twitter, do that. I know most of you guys probably do. But if you don't, you can tweet them at me or just leave a comment. There's not many on these videos, so I can go through them all pretty easily, and I can check out future topics. So, yeah. I love you guys. Take it easy.